Imagine a brain not made of neurons and flesh, but of code and numbers that can recognize your face, write music, or even beat you at chess. Sounds like science fiction, right? Well, it's not. It's artificial intelligence. And at the heart of it lies something called a neural network. But here's the million-dollar question. How does AI actually think? How does a bunch of math turn into something that feels almost alive? Stick around, because today we are diving deep into the mind of a neural network. No PhD required. Let's unlock the magic together. Okay, first things first. What even is a neural network? Picture this. It's like a digital brain, inspired by the real one in your head. Your brain has billions of neurons, tiny cells that talk to each other, passing signals to help you think, move, or remember where you parked your car. A neural network mimics that, but instead of biological neurons, it uses artificial ones, layers of mathematical code connected by virtual wires. Here's the basic setup. You got an input layer where data goes in, like a photo of a cat. Then there are hidden layers, the secret source where all the thinking happens. And finally, an output layer, where the AI spits out an answer like, yep, that's a cat. These layers work together, passing information back and forth, tweaking numbers until the AI figures things out. Sounds simple, right? Well, hold on, it gets wilder. Now, here's where it gets mind-blowing. Neural networks don't come pre-programmed with instructions like, this is a cat, that's a dog. They learn kinda like you did when you were a kid. Let's break it down with an example. Imagine you are training an AI to spot a cat in a photo. You feed it thousands of pictures, some with cats, some without. At first, it's clueless. It guesses randomly and most of the time is wrong. But here's the trick. Every time it messes up, it adjusts itself using something called backpropagation. Think of it like a teacher grading a test. If the AI says that's a cat but it's actually a toaster, the system calculates the error and tweaks the connections between nodes to get closer next time. The tweaking happens through math, specifically something called weights. Each connection in the network has a weight, like a volume knob, deciding how much influence one node has on the other. Over time, with enough examples, those weights get fine-tuned. And bam, the AI starts nailing it. It's not memorizing, it's finding patterns. That's why it can spot a cat it's never seen before. Pretty cool, huh? So how does this feel like thinking? Let's zoom in. When you give a neural network data, like that cat photo, it doesn't see a cute fluffy face. It sees pixels, numbers representing light and color. Those numbers flow through the input layer into the hidden layer, where the real magic happens. Inside those layers, the neural network does tons of calculations, adding, multiplying and applying funky functions to decide which patterns matter. Maybe it notices pointy ears or whisker-like lines. Each layer builds on the last, turning raw data into something meaningful. By the time it hits the output layer, it's distilled all the chaos into a confident answer, cat detector. Here's the kicker. We don't always know exactly how it connects the dots. The deeper the network, the hundreds of layers, the more it's like a black box. Even the engineers who build these things can't always explain every decision. It's not human thinking, it's AI thinking, alien and brilliant in its own way. So why should you care? Because neural networks power everything around you. Your phone's voice assistant, Netflix recommendations, self-driving cars. They are not just tech toys. They are reshaping our world. Understanding how they think isn't just geeky trivia. It's a peek into the future. And trust me, that future is coming fast. And there you have it. A crash course into the brain of a neural network. From random guesses to pattern spotting genius. AI's thinking is a wild mix of math, data, and a little bit of mystery. What do you think? Creepy or cool, or both? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this deep dive, hit the like button. It helps us a lot. And don't forget to subscribe. Our next video is coming up soon and you won't want to miss it. Until then, keep being curious and we'll see you in the next one.